This is my Miele Flamenco. I've had it for about a year and a half now. I bought it for $60 from some guy who responded to a wanted ad I had looking for certain vacuum cleaners. Overall, I like it. It's an older Miele. It was made in August of 1994. I can't remember exactly when Miele came onto the American market. They've been in Germany for almost 90 years, I think, but it was much later that they came to the States. I think that the older Miele models, at least the canisters, are better made in comparison to the newer Miele models. I just think they're better made. The only perks about Miele's, really the only perk to these canisters is that they have a really crappy set of attachments. As you can see, they're small and insignificant. They don't really work that well. For the price, they ought to have a better set of attachments. As you can see, this is a bag. It's an aftermarket bag. Genuine Miele parts are just too expensive for me to buy. This is the post-motor filter, which is filled with carbon dust, so I will have to wash it at some point. Personally, I do like this vacuum cleaner. It's well made, it has good suction, it's quiet. Pretty much all Miele canisters are quiet. That's what they're known for mostly. It's got a couple of minor imperfections, such as one of the cord clips for the compartment door are broken, so it's, as you can see, it closes kind of funny. The device that keeps the cord from going back into the canister is also broken, so every time I vacuum with this, I have to put this clip on so that the cord doesn't whip back into the canister. Also, sometimes the power switch sticks a little bit, but overall it's a decent machine. I'm not particularly impressed with the turbine nozzle, but then again, for a turbine nozzle you can't really expect much. No turbine nozzle will ever outperform an electric nozzle. That's simply how it is. The only power nozzle available, turbine nozzle I should say, that could even come close to performance would be the TurboCat turbine brush, which is rather expensive, and it still won't outperform the best electric nozzles. As you can see, this is a straight suction Miele. It's got the non-electric hose and no port for a cord if you did want to use an electric hose. So for me, that's a downside because it doesn't really work that well on carpeting. Probably also why I'll bring a different canister back with me to college. Probably my Royal canister. It's a little bit louder, but it has even better airflow and suction than this. It's better made, plus it has a better Centec electric nozzle, similar to Panasonic and Kenmore canisters of the 80s and 90s. So it's a decent vacuum cleaner. Miele parts are very expensive, which is a main drawback to these things. But if you're willing to live with that, they're good cleaners. It has a decent floor brush, and I have better attachments at home that I can use with this from other cleaners. So I will just run it quickly, just so you can see how quiet it is. well, that's my Miele Flamenco. Overall, I think it's a decent vacuum cleaner. Again, not great for carpet cleaning, but it's still a very nice vacuum cleaner that is quiet and well made. It also has an extendable wand, which I think is great, especially when you're trying to reach high places when you're vacuuming. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but it was made in Germany. Most Mieles are still made in Germany. I don't think all of them are. But anyway, that is my Miele Flamenco from 1994.